Oh, last week we learned the factor. Actually, this is the first step of factor. Actually, this factor is related to polynomial, right? Polynomial, we didn't go too far. We actually, this kinds of factor only related to trinomial. And with this kinds of format, the format is ax squared plus bx plus c, right? Sometimes we also have related to, and most of it focus in this kinds of part. And in this case, you can see a is equal 1, right? A equal 1. You can see all our homework, most of the time, a is equal 1. This kinds of case just means we simplify only in this case. So when we factor these kinds of things, how we do that, right? How we do that? I told you the trick, the problem is this one can be factored into actually like this, x plus m, x plus n. So what the relationship of them? So actually this b is equal these two number, the sum of these two number. C equal these two number, m and n, sum of them. So what are we to do is, first step, we try to find C, right? We factor C into whatever possibility they have. They maybe 1 times C, many is, right? Many pairs, and maybe including m times n. And then we find the sum of them. Some like this one is C plus 1, right? And this one is m plus n. So we try to find out the sum of these factors. We factor C into many pairs and find sum of these factors can exactly match B. When they are match B, right? We need this one. Actually, we need this one when it's B. So we know right now we can find out this B x actually can break it down into m and nx, right? Mx and nx. So right now we use the group. So if we find this one, also we use the group. Like B is breaking down into mx plus nx, and C actually is m times n, right? So we can use the group factor, can find out actually we can get it here, right? Right. So this is basic one. So actually all of our homework is focused on this one. So let's see the homework part. What do we learn from here? All right. All right. So see the homework one first. First one, b squared plus ab plus 7. So this is a pretty easy one, right? 7 only can be factored into 1 times 7. Sometimes can be factored into -1 times -7. So the sum of them here, 1 plus 7 equal 8, right? -1 plus -7 is -8. So only this one match, right? So we can easily find is b squared plus, so it means this one breaking down 7b plus b, right? The rest is 7. So we use the group factor progress. First b plus 7, right? The rest here too also b plus 7. So b plus 7 is the common factor, common group factor, right? Common group factor. So most of people, yes, you can do one step. If you know 1, 7, actually you can go one step, get it here. You can use these kinds of additional 2 steps. You can get it here, right? Excuse me, see second, the same. So you can see here is n squared minus 11n plus 10. So you can see here is -11. So 10 we need to be factored into what? -1, -10, right? So we can go one step here with one step. -1, right? and minus 10. Check your homework. Is it correct or not? All right. So this is easy and quicker way. So you can check progress. Try to reverse back if they are correct or not. This one just like you use the FOIL methods, right? Use the FOIL or use the rectangular area methods. You can use two methods to reverse back. All right, let's see number 3. Here is 1 and here is negative 90. Negative 90 can break it down into what? Can be factored into 1 times negative 90, right? Or you can negative 1 times 90. But if you can think quickly, you only 1 here, right? You can, of course, you can see 2 times 45 or negative 2 times positive 5 or 3 times negative 30. There's a lot here, right? Negative 3 or positive 30 or negative 5, right? 5 times what? 16, right? Positive 5 times negative 16 or what? 6 times what? Oh, here is wrong. Here is 80, right? 5 times 70, is 18. 5 times 18, 5 times 18, 5 times negative 18. What about 6? 6 is negative 5, 15, right? And the positive 6, negative 15. Even more, we can go what? 10, right? 10 times negative 11 and negative 10 and positive 11. Right? All right, so actually negative 20 can be factored into so many pairs. How many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, maybe even more. I didn't list total reference. So you can see when there is positive 1 is close to last one, right? Negative 10, positive 11 is the sum of these two factors is 1, right? The rest is not. So actually this one is positive 11, right? Negative 10, right? With just one step, we can get it here. Is it correct? Your answer is correct. All right, we will do quicker.
I think I got a different answer for number 3.
What's your answer?
So the two factors.
So long. I'm wrong. At 9 and 10. I think it's 9 and 10. I'm sorry. You are right. Here is I think you are right. Here is negative 9 and here 10, right? Is it correct? I think in this one, my last step is wrong. It's 10 times 9. How can I 10 11? Is and the negative 10 times 9. So it should be 10 and 9. Sorry for that one. You are right. So the answer should be this one. Is it your correct? Is the correct answer is this one? Is your answer is this one?
Yeah.
Okay, you are right. Thank you. Number four. So what about this one? So we can. So right now we don't list all kinds of pair. We use our brain to do this work. All right. This one I hope you can finish in your brain. Like this one. So you can got a negative positive 6 times negative 2. The sum of them is 4, right? So you can quickly you do this one. This factor progress. This progress in your mind, in your brain. All right. Thinking about it. And try to think about you factor this one and then check this one. The sum of them is just match this B or not. Okay, so you can quickly get it here, right? Plus 6 minus 2. Of course, you do a double check, all right? Double check, make sure they are correct. All right, last number 5. Here it became negative 9 and negative 1, right? So the sum of them got negative 10. Right? All right, the same. 64. What factor? Factor would be 8 times 8, right? 8 times 8. The sum of them would be 16. So you can b plus 8 square, right? Square, what's this square means? Square means b plus 8 again, right? So we just write it like this. Okay, is it correct? Correct me if wrong. Right now, I just said my brain not working well. 10 times 11. How can I get 10 times 9, right? Right. All right, I clean the screen. You guys can print screen first. Can you guys print screen first? Save it. All right, I will clear it. So let's move down the next part. 7. So we work this in your brain. Negative 24. What it can be factored into? 4, right? 4, negative 4 times 6. Negative 4 times 6. You got 24. The sum of them is match 2. So, right? So it's negative 4, positive 6. What about this one? Negative 4. So we say this one can be factored into what? We're thinking about it. Look at this one. Do have anything exist or not? Maybe not. Maybe yes. Keep it listening in your mind. So 24. Actually, this one not exists, right? Did you guys think any answers for this one? Can you guys write answer here? Did you guys get any answers out of here? Let's do it. Let's do it like this way. If we really challenge 1 times 24, right? So here got a 25. You positive or negative, positive or negative, the two of them, or 2 times 12, or negative 2 times negative 12. Here is negative 14, positive 14, negative 14, or 3 times 8. So here got 11, negative 3 times negative 8, negative 11. 4 times 6, here got the positive 10, negative 4 times negative 6, so it's negative 10. Other than that, do you have a, that's all, right? So we didn't find anything match exactly negative 4. So this one cannot be factored. Cannot be factored. You know why? We will talk this a little bit later. This is kind of situation. We will talk quadratic, parabola part. Parabola part. All right, let's never find one negative 4, right? So this one cannot be factored. Actually, this one is in near future. Keep this in your mind. Let me use different colors. Because of this one will be like this. In near future, we don't know what's going on called square this one. This one can be squared. This one can be what? Like this square plus 20. This one always greater or equal than 0. Something square plus a positive number always greater than 0. Actually, it's greater or equal than 20. So that's why this one cannot be factored. And in near future, we also will learn call judgment, called kinds of judgment, called b squared minus 4ac. Just, you don't necessarily remember this one right now. I just put this in front. We will learn this part. So b is negative 4 minus 4. A is 1. A is right here, 1. C is 24. C is this one, C. So this one is means 16 minus here is 96 equal negative 80 less than 0. When they are less than 0, this These kinds of trinomial cannot be factored. So this is a typical case. Okay. Did you guys ever get the answer of factor out of here in your homework?
No.
No. Yeah, so this one cannot be factored. All right, let's see this one. 99, number 9. Anyone factor this? 40, work in your mind. 5 times 8, right? Or -5 times -8. So the sum of them is -13, right? Minus, right? Work this one in your mind. What factor the sum of them can exactly match -13, -5, -8, right? All right, let's see next. Number 10. A squared plus 11a plus 18. So 18 need to be factored. 2 times 9, 2 times 9, right? So their sum of them would be matched to 11. So this one equal to a plus 2, a plus 9, right? Very quick, very quick. So use your brain, use your mind to think about the numbers, see how they are factored. Okay, right, see number 11. -56 can be factored into what? Positive, or maybe +8 times -7, right? Oh, this one is +1. So we switch here. In case should be -8, +7. So we'll got a -1 here, right? The sum of these two will be -1. So it means -8, +7. All right. The next one, number 12. 6. What factor can be -5? So could be -2 times -3, right? -2 times -3. So you can get +6. The sum of them will be -5. Right? Is it correct, everyone? I really like you guys to have answer how you get the answer of this one. Is it correct? Is match your homework?
Yes.
Excellent. All right, I print screen this one too, and let's go next one. All right. Next page. So this is very good practice, right? Practice, try to training our brain how it works. All right, same, -8. So it should be -2 times -4, right? So this one is easy. What about this one? 2, 4, right? 2 times 4. And sum of them would be 6. So it's +2, +4, right? Okay, let's see next. All right. So we see these 3 factors is the coefficient of here have common factor. We let it become 1 first. We take 2 out, right? We need to take 2 out first. So we change a little bit. So here became 54, right? So we take 2 out first. So right now this one is 1, right? The factor of here in front of the degree 2 is 1. So let's factor this part inside this parenthesis. So -54 can be factored into what? 6 times 9, right? So need a +3. So here is positive, here is negative. -4 times 9, right? We got a 54, and sum of them would be +3. So this part. So it became n plus 9 and -6. Anyone can got it? Can got this step? Most important is get these 2 out first. So we factor this part. This part just follow earlier progress, right? All right, see number 16, the same here. We take 5 out first, right? 5, 10, 20. We can quickly can see they are 5 is their greatest common factor, right? So here change it to, right? X squared plus 2m plus 4. But this part cannot be factored, right? Again, did you guys ever factor this part?
No.
Nope. So this one cannot, because we just like earlier we say, we can use this one to judge it, but we don't need to use this one right now. We can just stop this step. You guys say 4 factor into whatever kinds of factor right now, you cannot take into 2. I can tell you the truth. When you learn the, when we finish this class, finish this whole term class, whole quarter, we can factor this one, all right? Right now, we cannot factor because we didn't learn so that far, but in near future, we can factor this one. That's in near future, just quick soon. We know how to learn factor these kinds of trinomial, all right? So for current step, we just stop here. We cannot be factored. This one cannot be factored, but in near future, it can be factored. Just keep this in your mind. We didn't learn that one. Let's keep it in secret for current step. We will talk about it in quick soon. Maybe in 2 or 3 weeks, we will talk about that one. Right. Next, 17, number 17. We take 2 out first, right? K squared plus 11k plus 30. 30 can be factored into what? The sum of them could be exactly 11. 5 times 6, right? 5 times 6, 30. Sum of them will be 11, right? So you can k plus 5, k plus 6. 2 different, right? 2 different. All right, let's move on. So this one is negative 90. Negative 90 right now actually just learned, right? Can be factored into negative 10 and positive 9, right? The sum of them is negative 1. Negative 10, positive 9, right? So this one can be done. All right, let's move on. Number 19. So this one is easy. This one is super easy. 1 times 10, right? So p plus 1, p plus 10. Two group factor, right? Number 20. 20. First, we take 5 out first as well. V squared minus 6v, right? Plus 8. So 8, this one can be factored into negative 2 times negative 4. So you sum of them got a negative 6, right? Right now you are very familiar with these kinds of factor progress, right? All right. See number 11, take 2 out again, right? Because 2 to negative 4, 2 is their common factor. We'll just take this out. What can we do for this one? Negative 2 can be factored into positive 2 times negative 1, right? Positive 2, negative 1, right? So you can sum of them is positive 1, right? That's much easy, right? Okay, so let's see 22. Take 4 out first. So the rest is, right? So negative 2, just like we say, can be factored into negative 2 times positive 1, right? The sum of them is negative 1, right? So it will be v minus 2. This one is v plus 1, right? All right, let's go 23. This one. Oh, this is super easy, right? Because here is -15. So here both negative will be positive. So here is -5 times -10. You got a positive 50, right? So it's x minus 5, x minus 10. You can get 2, right? Everyone is the same. The homework is exactly match this.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, let's move 24. -7. Here is 10. So -5, -2, right? So this one can be factored into -2 times -5. So the sum of these two is -7. So you can get what? -2 with -5. Two of them. Much quicker, right? Much quicker. Okay, so let's move second section. Actually, I put a little bit additional homework here. Oh, yeah, that's another two, 25 and 26. See, 25. So -18 can be factored into what? Negative into 3, 6, right? So here is positive. So it should be +6, -3. Work this in your mind, all right? So the sum of them is 3. So you can see this one can be changed into +6 -3, right? All right, 26, 66, and 10. So we take 6 out first. Right, so here it became 10 times 1, you got 11. 10 times 1, so it's 10 and 1. Oh, sorry, here is plus. V plus 1, right? 1 and 10. So you look here got a 10, sum of them got a 11. All right, well, pretty quick homework. This part is not a big challenge for everyone, right? Okay, let's see the rest 22, 22, right? So I will only factor, I write out the factor one. So we take our brain practice right now, brain tease. We just write the answer quickly, all right? So here is 6 and 1, right? So x plus 1, x plus 6, brain tease, practice your brain. So here is 8, you need to go to 6, 8 factor into 2 and 4, right? 2 and 4. All right, what about this one? Everyone, you guys can answer quickly when I go to the numbers? See this one, number 3. So what's the can be factored? I need to check one person, each person practice to answer, all right? And let me call the name of each of you guys so each guys can get the answer. First, Amy, number 3, what you can be factored here?
Wait, what? Do I just
Number
say an
3.
answer? Oh, okay. Y minus 1 and y minus 9.
Good. Next, Angie. Number 4. What is this can be factored into? Angie.
-3 and -3.
Say it again.
Oh, I mean for number 5.
Number 5, you already -3, okay. Next, Anna, number 4.
Number 4
y minus
is
11 and y minus 1.
-11, -1. Very good. All right. Next, Korea, number 6. Korea, what's next? Number 6.
-5 and -5.
Thomas, you answer twice. You-
Yeah, so it's x minus 5
and-
and another x minus 5.
Okay, so I ask the right person. Thomas, you answer too much. I ask each person, give anyone, each person opportunity to answer. Number 7, Gloria.
3 and -6.
Gloria, what's yours?
She says she's in the car.
Oh, in the car.
Yeah, she can't talk.
Okay, so here is -6, right? Here is +3. All right, next, number 8, Iris.
X minus 6 and x plus 5.
Thank you. All right, next, Jalen. Jalen,
X minus 7 and x plus 10.
good, good. All right, next, Max. Max, are you there? Max, Max, are you listening? Max, it's your turn. Max is not there. Let me check back. Song Tang. Next. Number 10.
X plus 8 and x minus 4.
Plus 8 minus 4, right? Okay, good. Next. Suri. This one cannot be factored, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, let you answer next. Number 12. This one can be factored or not?
Number 11. No. Same with number 12.
Both cannot be factored right now, right? Based on our current knowledge.
Yeah, they're prime.
Yep, they are prime, but in near future we can. So right now, just like this number right now, we cannot be factored into these whole numbers. But in near future, we can factor into decimals, fractions, and imaginary numbers. So right now we cannot factor into this whole number. You can see this, we can factor into actually this number is whole number. This one currently cannot be factored into whole number, but in near future we can factor into like decimals, and more complicated cases. All right, number 11 and number 12 right now cannot be factored up to now with current knowledge. All right, let me print screen first and then clear the screen. Go to number 13. Number 13, Tommy. Tommy, are you there? Tommy, are you there? All right, let's do by ourselves. Okay, I think Tommy is not there, maybe. Tommy, are you there? No. All right, let's do by ourselves here. So here actually, first, there's two variables here, right? So we consider this y, take this y out first. So we consider x squared plus ax plus 15. This one can be factored into 3 and 5, right? We need to add a y here right now. You can so here, so we can match up x squared. This backside is 15y squared, and the middle part is 5xy and 3xy, got 8xy, right? So actually we separate here, separate this one first. Number 14, the same progress. X plus 2y, right? If we take the y off, if you cross this y out, so rest x squared plus 6x plus 8. So you can factor into x plus 2, x plus 4, right? So we additional y in the backside. All right, see number 15, Right now we go higher level degree. Here is a power 4. Here is a power 2. So we consider a power 4 here is a square. All right. So here is a square. So it means we consider this one is x. So here actually you can rewrite it. This one is x squared minus 2x minus 15. Right. So you became x minus what? Minus 5, right? Negative 5, positive 3. Positive 3. So right now x squared, we put it back here, actually is replaced back here is a square, right? So actually do some changing here. Do some changing. So actually this is up, go higher level. It's a square. Is a square, we consider one of them. So it became a square minus 5, a square minus 3, plus 3. Okay, number 16, the same here. So you need a y square and y square first, right? So negative 70 actually can be factored into negative 10 times 7, negative 10 times 7. So some of them will be negative 3, right? So it's match up. So that's enough. Number 17. First, we need a sequence length first. Sequence length. Make sure you can see the right C. So this is not a C, all right? C is right here. After sequence, you can quickly see actually 13. So right now we can easily factor in negative, positive 13, positive 1, right? Same for number 18. Sequence length first, n squared plus 18n plus 17. So this one is plus 17. I'm sorry, here is not n, here is not m, here is n plus 1, right? All right, number 19, the same. First, we need a sequence length first, plus 10t minus 24, right? With sequence length. Right now we change it to like this. So right now we can quickly factor here. So negative 24 can factor into what? Positive 12, right? Negative 2. So you can see these two, the sum of them will be negative 24. I mean, sorry, as product of them is 24, the sum of them is 10. Same to the 20. So here is q squared plus 6q minus 27, right? So this one equals q 27. 27 can got what? Positive 9 times negative 3. Positive 9, negative 3, right? So one step, we can finish all of that. 21, the same to number 13 and 14, right? So it should be changed into A, what B, A, what B. So 16 can be factored into what? Negative 2, negative 8, negative 2, negative 8, right? We can fill it, the answer. Max, leave the next question to you. Max, are you there? 22, can you answer? What are your answer in your homework? Max looks like not there. Let's see, we win. Can you answer your?
You can do -6 and -3.
A, B here. So here, negative 18 can change it, can factor into negative 3, negative 9, negative 6, right?
Yeah.
So it's negative 3, negative 6. All right. We went to answer the question. Where are you there, right? You are there, right? Okay, so homework part so far we done, and we have recorded as well. So if you're not clear, it's progress. Go back and check the video later. I send the video out a little bit later. All right, take a 5 minutes break. Come back 3:47. All right, take a break.